In this video, I'm going to disassemble an axle from a 1970 N600. You can see the knuckle is still on there, everything else has been removed from the car. As you can see, I've got the puller on here. Just for your information, this came from O'Reilly's Auto Parts place, and you essentially purchase it and then return it, which means you're renting it essentially for nothing. If you like it a whole lot, you can keep it. Got this latched in here, and I got it latched behind the knuckle on both two sides. 3-jaw wouldn't work because I couldn't really line it up, so I just stayed with the 2-jaw. I've left the nut on here. I kind of like doing that because I don't want this thing to spread out. Sometimes that can occur. In this case, it really seems like it wouldn't occur. So the first thing is to get a wrench, and to happens to be a number 16, and just snug this thing up slowly. And once you've got it snugged up, what I do is tap on it a little bit. And I will repeat that process until I've got the axle all the way out. I see it's freed up, which means it had to have moved. So then I snug it up again. And tap it again. Snug it up again. And tap it again. Okay, now I have the knuckle off, and I have just basically the axle itself, and I'm going to show how to disassemble this ring or strap that's on the it's put on the to hold the boots in place. If you're a mechanic, you would clip these things off because they're going to get replaced anyway, but I just thought it might be interesting to see how it's disassembled, so in case you have to put one together without the right tools, which I think you can do, you will know how to do it. So what I've done here is flattened out where it was bent over. I've also taken a screwdriver and bent this area up in here. There's usually a center punch ding in there, and that's what locks it all together. And I should be able to squeeze that so it's separated, and then just slide this guy out. And these guys are wrapped around a couple of times. And that's how that's done. I'm going to clip the rest of them off so I don't take a lot of video time up. Okay, now that I've had the straps for the boots removed, the next process is to disassemble it completely. And this is where it kind of gets dirty. I actually got in here and cleaned it up a little bit so you could see the retaining clip in here. And there's one retaining clip that actually is a spring-loaded type, and then there's another retaining clip that, or another 2 retaining clips that you actually have to bend out of place, which I don't think I will have to remove because it doesn't interfere with cleaning. The only reason you would really do it is if you really had to completely disassemble it and replace parts. Okay, this clip kind of came off easily, but that's what it looks like. And then you can push this boot back and take this inner assembly out, and it is got the balls in it. There's 6 total, and a inner ring, and that's what makes that up. So there's an outer ring, an inner ring, the balls. You want to look at the way it goes in. It looks like the taper goes towards the engine, essentially, or I'm sorry, it's towards the wheel, away from the engine. And then you have the boot and this exterior ring, and then the boot itself, which basically you can just sort of pull off. Sometimes it's easier to use a screwdriver. and rolled it over this inner clipping device that I talked about earlier, that you would use if you're going to take the thing completely apart. And this is that inner ring I was talking about right here. Now this boot comes off as well. And again, keep in mind that this is a filthy job. And there's another of the same style of inner ring clip in here. It is not the kind you can take off without, it appears without bending it. I'm not going to take it apart because I know these joints are fine. They just need to be cleaned and reassembled with brand new boots. These boots look okay until you open them up, then you can see that they're shot. So that's it. We've taken apart a axle from a 1970 N600 Honda.